Right now we're doing Crosspicking 4 in Beginning Rock Guitar Book 2, and this one has 16th note rhythms in it, but it's nothing to be scared of. It's really a pretty straightforward riff. I'm going to play through it. I'm not going to do any repeats. And so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and... Okay, so this is actually, took this riff from, it's really an Albert King song, I believe, but this is an Otis Rush version of Crosscut Saw. And there are things on YouTube of him doing it with Eric Clapton, but I think he did this kind of like that little machine gun riff part. And so 16th notes, nothing mysterious. You know, when we started out with notes, we started out with quarter notes, and quarter notes divide like an amoeba into 2 eighth notes, and each eighth note in turn divides like an amoeba into 2 16ths. And if you remember, the eighth note counts are like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 16ths are going to be 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E, and so they're twice as fast as eighths, and in the same song they would be related that way and proportional that way. But in this one we're doing mostly eighth notes. We're only doing the 16ths in the main riff on the second beat, so it's sort of like 1 and 2E and a 3 and 4 and 1 and 2E and a 3 and 4 and. Now the riff itself is at the 5th fret, and you're only using 1st and 3rd fingers, so it's pretty straightforward. There's one spot where you have to go up to the 5 chord, and you have to go across the street 2 doors up, 2 houses up, and 2 frets up, really. But that's the only tricky thing, but it's the same riff, 2 frets up. And you're going, and in this one, a lot of times we were doing down and up strokes on eighth notes. Here we're doing all down strokes on the eighth notes, and only doing down up on the second beat 16th notes. Now, on the very end, the very last measure, the 16th notes are moved over like 1/2 a beat. So you'll have, it's a little bit, you know, it's like the last part. Let me first count the first measure, which is 1 and 2E and a 3 and 4 and 1 and 2E and a 3 and 4 and. Now at the end, the count would be a little more mixed up, so it's like 1 and 2 and a 3E and 4. So it's not that complicated, but the 16th notes are kind of shifted over by 1/8 note, so it's a little different. Not hard to play, but you want to learn how to count that, and I would count that ending like 1 and 2 and a 3E and 4 and. So that's just a little bit of trickiness on the last measure, as often these riffs are that way. But you know, like I say, this is from like a riff, Crosscut Saw, and it's often played pretty fast. But if you notice, I'm kind of cutting, like cut, cut. I'm kind of shortening the note, sort of like a ball bouncing once, like ba ba. So it's ba 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 ba. have to do that, but it gives it, I think, a lot more character and more articulation. And the way to do it's real easy. You just relax the pressure of your finger, you know. In both cases, it's first finger, and then on the fourth string. So you get that kind of ball bouncing. If you didn't do that, it would sound a little more bland, I believe, kind of like. It still works, and you can play it that way if you want, and then maybe later on try that articulation. And everything's, you know, it's just the same riff moved across the street. Across the street, then across the street, sorry, 2 houses up, 2 houses down on the 5th string, and then 6th string. Sorry, I'm missing some notes here. A little sloppy. It's very late tonight. You know, I'm doing these lessons here. I have to kind of squeeze them into my my daily life, you know, trying to get these courses done. And you know, like I've said before, I'm not doing a you know, a slick kind of video. Obviously, it's not slick, but it's good content. I think you're learning some good stuff here. So I'll play it one more time, and really not much more to talk about here, but I'll do it a little faster. 2 E and the 3 and 4 Okay, so have fun with that, and please like and subscribe and like my Facebook page, John Hedger Guitar Studio. Thank you.